Hi, I'm Sherry Fox. I'm Vice President of Communications for Westchase District. And Westchase District is a municipal management organization. It is our job to promote economic development here within our boundaries. So if you own a business or you own a building or an apartment community, a retail center here within our boundaries, I work for you. Our goal is to promote economic development, to make the area the most desirable place in town for people to live and work. And we do that primarily by working in four major areas. We promote public safety, we beautify the area, we work to improve mobility in the area, and then we also work on long-term planning, the vision for the area 20 years down the road, so that businesses don't have to be worrying about that. We can. And so in the public safety realm, for example, we have police officers, we have HPD officers, and officers from SEAL Security. They patrol throughout the area to make sure that there's, to dissuade any criminal element, to make sure people feel safe in our area. They know the hotel managers, they know the apartment managers, they really know who should be in the area and who shouldn't, and we can address problems as they occur. On the mobility realm, we do a lot of projects with the Texas Department of Transportation or the City of Houston or Harris County to promote mobility. We might install a traffic light where one is needed. We might do a right-hand turn lane or something like that. Our budget is not such that we can do a major roadway undertaking, but we can work with our partners in those other offices to make that happen. Right now, if you drive down Walnut Bend or Westheimer, those are our projects that are underway right now. They're major streetscape projects where we're improving what we call the back of curb element. So we're making, in other words, we're not messing with the roadway itself on Westheimer, but we are making improvements to the pedestrian realm. There's better sidewalks, pedestrian lighting. We're replacing all of the span wires with mast arms. So those traffic signals will be on real strong mast arms and less subject to winds and bad weather and everything, and be prettier as well. The Walnut Bend project was a complete street rebuild, so we completely dug up the street. We replaced all of the underground utilities, and now we're going back in to put in, again, better sidewalks. There's a nice bike-friendly intersection there at Walnut Bend and Walnut Bend and Meadow Glen. And then we're putting in custom bus shelters. You'll see really nice bus shelters there that will be available for the folks who use the transit system in Westchase District. Another thing we do is work in the beautification realm. So this next year you'll see new landscaping going in along the Beltway frontage roads. We want our public areas in Westchase District to be as attractive as the private spaces. So the landowners do such a great job of landscaping and keeping it pretty. We want to make sure the public area is pretty as well. You can imagine that these big projects like the $20 million street build of Walnut Bend or the $16 million project on Westheimer, they didn't happen overnight. It was a result of real long-term planning by the district and our board of directors. They meet in a visioning session every year and make these long-term plans, and so we've been able to develop a funding mechanism through the City of Houston and their 380 program to tackle these programs. So vision is an important element of what we do as well. So we're already thinking about what the area is going to look like 20 years from now, and we do that because we don't want the business owners to have to worry about this. If you own a business in Westchase District or you own one of these big multi-million-dollar high-rise office buildings, we want you to know that the area is going to be looking good 20 years from now and it's going to retain its value. And so those are the kind of long-term projects that we work on as well. Another one of those long-term projects that has really come to fruition is our trail system. We started with a little bitty section of trail that ran near the Robinson Westchase Library. It was just less than 2 miles of trail, and we've since added to it. So now that trail connects to one that runs north all the way to the Terry Hershey Trail, and then another one that runs south down to Art Story Park. So we have a network of trails that all connect to each other. We just opened a new park as well. Woodchase Park opened in October. We had Halloween and Christmas events there, just finished a great spring break week there. So it's a community park. It is for the folks that live and work in Westchase District and just offers a wonderful new green space, a wonderful new amenity for the folks that live and work here. And then we are programming activities in there several days a week, regular activities all the time, so that the community can get out and enjoy its park. And they're all free. These events are free so that the community can come out and enjoy them. Later this year, we'll break ground on another park that will be over on Willcrest, immediately adjacent to the trail and the Robinson Westchase Library. So Westchase District is the community of folks here in my office. There are 9 of us who work on all the projects and programs here in the area, but it's also boundaries. It's an area. If you are within these boundaries, we work for you. So our boundaries are roughly Gessner on the east, Woodland Park on the west, down to Bel Air on the south, and to Deerwood on the north. So it's all the commercial space. If you look at this map, it is the commercial space that is carved out of the neighborhood. So if you live in Walnut Bend or Briar Grove Park, you're not technically part of Westchase, but we want you to think of yourself as Westchase. We want you to think of this as your community and shop in our stores and dine in our restaurants and so forth. And then this other boundary out here is on the red is our 380 boundary, and that's the funding mechanism that we have at the City of Houston that allows us to do all these major projects. So that money is captured by the city and then comes back to us to work on city-approved public infrastructure projects. Thank you for visiting us here at Westchase District. I hope you'll check out our website for a whole lot more information. It's westchasedistrict.com. You can find a list of available real estate listings, what buildings, commercial buildings are available, get updates on all of our projects and activities, download a list of restaurants. So there's just a whole lot of information there on that website as well. Also check out woodchasepark.com. It's our new website that tells you about all the activities that go on every day at Woodchase Park.